to the Urban Hedge Show.
Welcome back, you fucking degenerates. Man, let me tell you, 27 days straight of football, that's what's upon us. What's that sound like, Hedge, to you? When you hear that, 27 days straight of football, what's that make you feel like?
Well, it sounds like that I've died and heaven's gates have actually opened up and I'm walking in.
Walking in, baby. Walking
it's
in.
It's a gambler's delight.
Yes.
It's like going to Jimmy Buffett's fucking hotel down in Cancun, getting an all-inclusive resort, drinking some margaritas.
Getting the works.
Exactly. Meeting a fine mamacita, having yourself a little time. You know?
Arriba!
Exactly. Have a little time.
Yeah, but
get some salsa.
I'm telling you, it's a beautiful sound in my ears, man. And I'm gonna talk about the weather again, man. The air is so crisp. The sun is out just a little bit, 65, 70 degrees.
You like that overcast, though.
That sweatshirt and Ben Hogan golf shorts weather, man. It gets me fucking going, man. And, you know, Thanksgiving, we're on the road to Thanksgiving. Next is Christmas. I mean, this is Christmas right now. 27 straight days of football, man. I can't tell you how much I love it. Like, I can't express it enough. And for you baseball fans, man, this is a great World Series. I'm very excited for the World Series. You have Bryce Harper and those fucking streaky Phillies, man. They putting the bat on the ball right now. And the Astros, man, who do everything the right way. And I'll tell you all right now, if the Astros win, you got to quit talking about the fucking trash cans and the buzzers and shit. The cheating shit's over. You know what I mean? If they win this one, it's over. And no, it is. Let me tell you.
That last one doesn't count, though. It doesn't count.
It counts because if you ain't fucking cheating, you ain't trying.
But they were.
That's baseball. Listen, I know all you guys listening. I know you remember Little League, high school, college, whatever level you played at. Say you got a double, you let off the end with the double, and your buddy's up to bat, and you see a fastball coming. You going to let him know somehow? I'm giving that double tap on the inner thigh, letting you know, hey, meatball's coming. It's the same fucking thing. Now, I do get upset like when electronics get involved. That's a little different. But, you know,
cheaters, bro.
If you ain't trying to cheat, you ain't trying to win. And, hey, I want one for old Dusty Baker, man. I'm a Cincinnati Reds fan. Dusty never did us no wrong. Dusty, go get you one.
The only reason why I want him to win is Mattress Mac. Got
God,
10 million to win 75.
I wish I had that much money to play around with.
You kidding me?
That old geezer's
I'd be dead.
Fucking...
I would be dead. I'll go ahead and tell you right now, I'd be dead.
Yeah.
I'd be dead.
Did you see where, before the Phillies won the NCLS, they greased up the fucking poles in the city? Mm-hmm. They knew they were going to go fucking wild. It's been too long.
Well, I don't know if you noticed this or not, but Philly has got a lot of things going for sports right now.
Oh, my God.
They're in the World Series. And then the fucking
their basketball
Eagles
team's still shit.
Well, yeah, they're fucking
Sixers
terrible.
will never be
but
anything.
they have a chance to win 2 championships in one year.
Not this year, no.
The Eagles football?
No, the Eagles ain't gonna win.
Who's gonna beat them in the NFC?
I don't know yet, but they're just too young.
Tom Brady, I can go ahead and tell you, ain't gonna happen.
No, the Eagles.
Aaron Rodgers ain't gonna happen.
Now Philadelphia should be excited for the future, but that football team's rolling right now. The Eagles are killing it, but. They're too young, man. I think they still need a couple more years.
I think Jalen Hurts is that guy. I think he's that guy.
I think he will be that guy one day.
I think he already is. I think he's that guy. I'm
going to tell you all a little story. I forget. I want to say 2018 SEC Championship. I don't know if you all remember when SEC. It might have been the National Championship, actually. I can't remember. But fucking Jalen Hurts started the game, and they were down by 2 touchdowns at half. I sprinted to my fucking bookie. Put $500 on the Alabama money line. Guess who came and saved the day? Tua. But my point is,
I'm a big Tua guy.
I think
like
Hurts
Tua.
Learned so much just from that day. He went to Oklahoma, balled out, done his thing. I just think he's a man, bro. Like inside and out, his head's on straight. But yeah, we have an exciting World Series. I'm excited for it. Game 1 is. When is game 1? Oh, it's tonight or tomorrow at 8:00. First game. So
you're taking the Astros?
For the series, yeah, I'm gonna take the Astros. I'm on Dusty Baker. But something I seen. Do you watch House of Dragons?
No.
I don't either. I didn't watch Game of Thrones, but it's a big fucking topic right now.
Apparently it's huge.
Around the world, it's huge. But did you see that scene? They fucking stole a scene from Shrek.
Yeah, no. I seen that. I did.
That's nuts, dude. That is nuts.
Get your own content. It's like, but here's the thing. That's the way that all movies are. All movies are just different references to bullshit that everybody puts out. And it's not about just social media. It's just that they put on social media. So they'll see a funny meme, and now it's automatic. Like Wreck-It Ralph. Have you ever seen Wreck-It Ralph 2? It's about breaking the internet. Bub. Yeah. They got 1 million fucking memes on there. 1 million.
It reminds me, that clip, side by side, reminds me of, like, the Will Smith slapping, who did he fucking slap on stage?
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock, yeah. He slapped Chris Rock on stage. And that's what it reminded me of right there, because you've seen that old movie clip where they're just, I mean, it's just a stage, just entertainment. But I don't know. You know, House of Dragons fucking be better, I guess. You're stealing from Shrek, one of our childhood movies. You know,
can't beat Shrek either. Everybody in America seen Shrek.
No.
Everybody in America.
Shrek for life.
In the morning, I'm waking up and I'm making waffles. Yeah. He's like, yeah, like, come on.
Donkey!
Anyway. My swamp! Fucking Shrek, right. Dude. I don't know. Like, and here's the weird thing about Shrek, too, is that everybody's got, like, a weird fascination with him now. Like, it's like they're doing, like, weird, like fucking sex videos with Shrek. And you be scrolling TikTok, you're like, what? Like, who fucking comes up with this?
I love that one where you send it to your fat friend. It's like, it's a POV from, like, Shrek's belly looking up. It's like, this is what your girl sees when she's sucking your dick. Big old fucking ogre.
Oh, hey, gosh.
Team Shrek. Team Shrek.
Fact, yeah. But I bet the last thing I'll say about Shrek, I bet he's got a fucking ham hock.
You love Shrek.
I'm just saying, I bet he's got a fucking dick that hangs to his knees.
Shrek?
Why not? I'm just saying he's fucking a princess.
Shut the fuck up about Shrek.
He's fucking a princess.
God damn, dude.
He's fucking a princess.
Anyways, last week I went 11-11, nothing hurt, and I won my mortal lock. Hedge fell off a fucking cliff, went 3 for 7.
My cards have been terrible.
And they have been. You're very bad.
But man, my locks.
But his locks, I mean, we talk about it every week. Now, do I think... Now, we differ right here because Hedge is up in locks, so he thinks that means more. And, you know, the way I look at it is I'm that consistent player who you know what you're going to get. Hedge is like that guy, like, man, he's kind of good, but when the lights come on the biggest stage, he shows out. And I get that. I mean, if I'm a coach, am I choosing me or Hedge? I'm probably choosing me. I'm a leader on and off the court or the field.
I mean, damn.
Hedge is like that guy who comes into practice late and's like, man, this is fucking practice. He's like Allen Iverson. He's like, it's fucking practice, man.
Not a game. Not a game. We're talking about practice.
Exactly. You're that type of better. But
guess
it'll win you money. Either way.
I win money.
Either way will win you money. I mean, I don't know, but those are our records so far.
Not terrible.
It's not terrible. I tell you all every week, man. You want a steady chain of wins.
My card's not ideal. It's like right at 40%. I'm
saying this right now. This might be cocky. 34-25, and we've documented every fucking pick before the games. 24 hours at least before every game. 48 most of the time. Tell me somebody who's 34-25 right now. I don't know. There's probably somebody out there, but not documented as well as this.
Yeah, not keeping track.
And 6-1 in locks.
Maybe a couple people.
People might hold it against us that we were a couple weeks late starting this podcast, but since it started, I mean, the track record's there. You know what I mean? You got the grades. You got my report card. It's free fucking money.
Right.
Like and I don't get on here on TikTok and be like, I'm the best. I don't talk shit like that. Like, I have it here. If y'all want it, it's here for the taking. You got to reach out a little bit. You got to discover. But get our names out there, people. Get our name out there.
Trying to build it.
We're trying to build. We're trying to make people money. This is what we do this for.
Share it to your friend. Who cares at this point?
Share it to your mom.
We don't care.
Well, don't show your mom.
I wouldn't show your mom.
I wouldn't let your mom listen to my voice.
Yeah.
Because I will. It's waterfall.
Because Herb may make a facial appearance and somebody starts getting...
I'm the MILF hunter. You show me a couple MILFs, my face is getting shown.
Yeah, no, you're not.
I'm sorry. How many moms have I fucked?
A lot.
And I don't have no kids. That tells you something.
Maybe that we know of.
Yeah. Might be a couple in Lexington, Knoxville.
So he did talk about mortal locks. Last week, Herb rocked with Alabama, rolled. I mean, they didn't really roll. They didn't really roll. They played great defense.
They handled fucking business.
They played great defense. They gave up 6 points to their 30, or what? No, they scored
36.
30-4.
It was 30-6.
So they were at 24.5 though, weren't
21 and a half.
21.5, that's right. So yeah, you hit that, great play, and then start out the day hot with that over for Kansas and Baylor.
Yeah,
I mean, first quarter,
easy money.
Crazy amount of points.
I give Hedge props for that, man. That was a great play.
I mean, it was just, sometimes you just see it.
He texted me last second, said, play this. I played it. And
I just knew. I had that feeling. It was one of those things that I was
very skeptical. I didn't like it at all, but I was like, you're my brother. I'm going to ride with you, and thank God I did. I mean, it got me off to a hot start.
Yeah, no doubt.
Even though I broke even for the day. Or I won a little bit of money because of the lock, but, I mean, nothing to show for, nothing huge.
No, but I mean, it helps going forward.
Oh, yeah. Makes this week easier.
So, I mean...
Let's get right into it.
Yeah,
fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's
Give us
dive
our
into
first game, dog.
So, number 2, Ohio State going into Penn State, ranked at 13th in the nation. You got Ohio State at minus 15, or they're just minus 15. The over-under at 61.
Man. I'll just be straight up with y'all. I think Ohio State... Is this their first huge test?
They played... who'd they play last week? They, it was...
They played Iowa.
They beat that ass, yeah.
So they played Iowa.
They've not really had a real test.
Part of my first initial thoughts, like, Ohio State's going to roll these motherfuckers.
Me too.
They're going to roll State Penn. And the way Michigan handled State Penn...
It just makes you, yeah.
Just makes me want to play them.
They're just that much better.
Yeah, I just do not see. But
what was the spread on that Michigan and Penn State game? Was it like 7.5
or something close? Michigan beat them by 30 fucking points almost.
They rolled.
By at least 3 touchdowns. I don't know. I think I might play it a little safe right here and take Ohio State with the points. I know they're going into State Penn. It's a 12 o'clock game though. Who knows? You know
right.
I just hate Penn State.
Yeah, no doubt.
I hate Ohio State too, but
I hate both.
Fuck the Klan.
Ohio State right now they've put up 27 touchdowns and 2 field goals in 29 total trips to the red zone.
Yeah,
that's perfect. They've come out with a score every time they've been in. Last weekend was the first 2 field goals that they've kicked in the red zone all year long against Iowa. Does Penn State have a better defense than Iowa?
No. Because
Iowa's defense still couldn't stop them 54 points. Rolled.
Last time, Ohio State has won 5 straight, or 5, let me see, what did they say? Oh, they've won 5 straight in 9 out of the last 10 meetings. Last time Penn State won was in 2016. So, but that's when they were unranked and they beat them 24-21.
So here's a notable thing. Obviously, we know that Ohio State's got a pretty dominant passing game. We know that. C.J. Stroud is a stud. I mean, Heisman race. He may get it. I mean, there's a great chance that he does.
There is. Have you seen his podcast?
No.
He's very cool, calm, collective. He's a cool dude.
Okay.
I don't fuck with Ohio State. And he be saying some shit on there like, Ohio State don't let us fuck with the jerseys. Like, he says a little bit of shit that's kind of like makes
you inside of what Ohio State is.
But what is Ohio State going to do? He getting paid. These NIL deals, they can do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah. They're going to lose control of the kids.
3 or 4 years ago, his ass would have been cut.
Yeah.
Don't care how good you are.
There's no podcast.
But, no, hell no. It's like him and a couple of his teammates.
But Penn State, their pass defense is 3rd in the nation for completion percentage, 50%, allowing 6 touchdowns and then 7 interceptions. But they give up 229 passing yards a game.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
So even on those 50% of completions that are allowing, they're still giving up 250 yards. It's not a good number.
I don't know. The Sean Clifford, I don't believe in. The quarterback for Penn State, I just do not believe in him.
I think that win over Minnesota is going to get a lot of people hyped up.
I do too. I think it's a letdown. I think they're going to be hyped up.
I know they put up 45 against them, but I don't think they score.
And this is like, if I'm Ohio State, if I'm talking to my team, like, this is a statement game, dude.
They just got their ass beat by Michigan. I mean, and I think Michigan is better than Ohio State. I do.
Really?
I do.
Whew.
I think out of all 4 teams, 5 teams, 6 teams that are in the shot right now to win it, unless USC sneaks in there, because I do think that they're a dark horse. Like if they can get into the playoffs,
that'll be fun too.
That would be huge.
I love seeing
them be good.
I love seeing USC be good.
Yeah, it's good for football. But I could see Michigan really pulling out a championship this year.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what it is about their team. I think they're just overall, just every position they're very good. But
I'm in the closet.
But Georgia's good too, and
I think Georgia's good.
Right now.
Like, I think they're going to take the fuck off.
Me too. They're about to go on a bye week this week, ain't they? Or no, next week.
Yeah.
Because we play Tennessee next week, and then they play Tennessee after us, and then we play them.
Yeah. So hey, I'm Ohio State all the way right here.
Yeah.
Minus 15.5.
I'll take Ohio State minus 15. It's just 15 right now, and then I take the over at 61.
All right, our next game is number 9 Oklahoma State going to number 22 Kansas State. That game is at 3:30. Is another game I'm excited for, man. Oklahoma State, huge win over Texas. They beat them 41-34, and Kansas State took a tough loss to TCU, man. They were leading majority of the game. TCU took off there in the middle of the third quarter. I had Kansas State. You all know that. And I was fine with that play. I was fine with losing that bet. I thought they were going to get over that hump. I thought TCU was going to jump off. TCU might fuck around and win outright. They might. They have a chance.
Not lose a game?
Not lose a game. TCU.
Their uniforms are ridiculous.
Those black ones with the purple numbers, yeah.
And it looks like I have a dog collar or like a horns on them or something.
Well, the bullfrogs, yeah.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But Oklahoma State getting that huge win over Texas, though. I mean, coming out with 14 unanswered points in the fourth quarter.
They're so fucking electric, bro. Oklahoma State, I think they're like 6th.
Spencer Sanders, I think is his name, dude.
Yeah, I think they're 6th in the country with points. I think they score like fucking a little bit over 40 a game or something like that. They're up there. And
oddly enough, I like the under. I think Oklahoma State just fucking blows them out.
Oh, I'm all over Oklahoma State. I think Kansas State has let me down. They didn't let me down to where I'm like, oh fuck you, Kansas State, but they didn't prove to me what they needed to prove for me forward. And Oklahoma State is so electric that I just don't see it being close.
Man, that's gonna be
it worries me. Why is Oklahoma State favored?
They're not.
Or why? Yeah, why are they a dog? Like I'm.
Is that fish? Do they want you to take that? Is Vegas looking at us right now and saying?
I almost think they're evening it out because it's at Kansas State.
And everybody's going to be like, you got to take Kansas State at home.
Yeah.
But I think Oklahoma State's that good.
I refuse to take Kansas State in this game.
I mean, I would take Oklahoma State. Like I said,
I'm rolling with Oklahoma State.
I take the under, too.
I'm not going to play the under.
But you got to think also, Kansas State may be without their starting quarterback, too. He got hurt on Saturday and then brought in their backup, and then about midway through the third quarter, he got hurt and left. So then they had to go to their third string.
Kansas State still puts up 400 yards a game. They might not do it in the red zone, but they're still putting up 400 yards a game.
But without that QB, it's like...
No, yeah, that takes it down even more. I don't know. I'm taking Oklahoma State in this game, plus the point. I'll probably take a money line.
Yeah, give me OK State, and then I'll take that under.
I'm taking OK State money line. Are you taking them?
I'll take their point spread.
Yeah, that's some bitch shit.
I mean, give me the 1.5. It could save you at the end of the day.
It's a bitch move.
Then next, this is a game that I'm fucking pumped up for.
Okay. Before you say this, I think I'm more pumped than you.
For
this game.
Are we talking about the same game?
I hope.
Which one are you talking about?
Fuck them Rocky Tops. That's what game I'm talking about.
Yeah. I'm jacked. I'm fucking pumped.
Too many points. Don't give us those points.
No.
Do not give Kentucky those points.
I don't give a fuck what your jerseys are wearing.
I don't give a fuck if you beat Alabama or not.
I don't care.
And I refuse. I will die on that fucking train. I will die.
You're telling me somebody that beats Alabama is only 12 points better than Kentucky?
Just ask.
Does that make any fucking
close
sense?
Close your all's eyes and ask yourself that question.
And I'm not even saying Kentucky's a crazy good program like that, but that just don't make no sense.
What's that stat you read to me earlier this week about what we've held?
So 10 games in a row for Tennessee, they've scored 30-plus points. For 11 games in a row, Kentucky has held people under 11 or 24 or less points in a game. Yeah. So, and that's leading the FBS.
Do I think, and I'm going to say this for the people, am I stupid and naive and think Kentucky will win this game? Yes. I'm very stupid. Yeah. I really, there's something about me, and I close my eyes and I ask myself this question, and I think about the game, and I don't know why this number, I see 27-24 Cats.
I see a lot of people being on Tennessee so hard.
Yeah, I'm writing that down. 27-24 Cats.
Being all over Tennessee. Tennessee beat Alabama. Kentucky's washed. They don't have this guy or this guy's hurt, but they got Barry and Brown back this week. Stud. I'm pretty sure they're getting Robinson back. Tavian Robinson, he's coming back. Stud. Will Levis going to be at full health. Had a week off, bye week last week.
Probably got his dick shut.
Tennessee coming off a huge win over UT Martin. Beat the shit out of them. Beat the shit out of UT Martin. But UT Martin was giving them a game in the first quarter.
I look for Stoops to play, and I don't like this, and it's different
than what we're used to.
I think he's going to play very conservative. He's not going to play not to lose.
He's not going to play a shootout football game.
No, but he's going to control tempo and pace. And what's the number at right now? 14? Is it at 14?
What the spread?
Yeah, if it's at 14, I'm probably putting 7 units on it. I might put 10 units on it.
I might go there now and put money on it. Oh, let me pull it up here because I mean that changes the entire day.
What I'm saying to you all, listen. Tennessee on their high horse. Kentucky stayed true to their own. They're at 12 right now.
It says 12 right now, but
I still love it. I'm
12.5. I
have them plus 14 on my card, but
those are odds by a bay.
Anything in the double digits, I'm taking the Cats. I'm just going to let you all know. Whether it flip-flops or change that much, I'm taking the Cats plus any double digit number. And you're probably sitting here like,
why would you?
Well, Herb, if you like the Cats that much, just take a money line. Put your money where your mouth is.
We're going to.
I'm making a separate bet, motherfucker. Like this ain't going just it. But yeah, I love Kentucky.
11.5 on FanDuel. It's not good.
I would never.
It's not moving in the direction we want it to, but
we'll see. We still have hours.
We still got
48 hours.
Yeah, we still got. Well, roughly, yes.
But
still, when they pull up the stats here, 77% of bets on Tennessee.
Yeah. So
love that stat.
No, yeah, I'm taking Kentucky all the way.
I'm down to take a money line. Seriously, I am.
Yeah, that shouldn't have been a question for anybody.
No,
we put it
plus
on here.
340. You put 25.
Fuck them black uniforms too. Fuck you, Tennessee
That's
dudes.
huge.
Quit trying to be like everybody else. Fucking.
That's a good payout to me. I mean, I take that all day long.
Yeah.
So next we have Michigan State going into Michigan. Michigan minus 23. Over under at 55.
Guys,
I think it's going to be a dogfight game. It's a battle of the state. I think that Michigan rolls, but I think they roll 37-0.
I mean, that makes sense. Michigan's only letting up 12 points a game this season.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think Michigan State can score against them.
Fuck no. It's going to be embarrassing. Fucking embarrassing.
But then is it one of those games that everybody's like...
No, it's not. It's not because it's a different Michigan team. It's not.
It is. I agree. I think they're that good.
I'm not going to let this game... I'm not going to let this game get in my head too much. They're minus 3 fucking touchdowns for a reason. They're going to beat them by at least 3 touchdowns. It's going to look a lot like Alabama and Mississippi State did.
Mm-hmm.
Michigan's going to do their job, get it done. But Harbaugh's kind of a little cocksucker. He will rub it in your face a little bit. If he has a chance, I think he will.
Well, he's a spiteful winner.
Oh, my God. I love his ass.
I like the mentality he carries with him.
And Michigan State pissed me off so bad this fucking year.
We won a lot of money on them last year.
And they've been shit this year.
They've been terrible.
Have.
I've won... Excuse me. I've won more money against them this year than I have for them this year.
I never thought... If you'd have told me last year, next year you're all going to fade Michigan State. Honestly, you're dumber than hell, motherfucker.
You're
Get the fuck out of my face.
You're stupid.
But yeah, I'm all over Michigan right here, no doubt about it. I'm gonna take them with the points, and I'm gonna take
the under.
The under, yeah, because I don't think Michigan State will score, and I know Michigan ain't gonna score.
If they do, it'll be one touchdown. It'll end up being like 45 total points. Like,
Michigan ain't gonna score fucking 50 points. Either, but
no way. Michigan State scores in this game. There's no fucking way.
Now we got
the last game.
What a letdown for this next team, huh? But who was
hurt.
right about it? Ole Miss at Texas A&M. Ole Miss sitting at the 15th spot right now. This is a 7:30 game. Ole Miss is -2 at Texas A&M. Boys, I called it last week.
Over under 54.5.
Listen, what?
Over under 54.5.
What about it?
You left it out.
Oh, over under 54.5. I'm a big spread guy. Sometimes
I
I get in my head of myself.
You get a little excited.
I was so excited to tell you all, to remind you all what I said last week. I told you all in Baton Rouge they were going to run all over their ass, and they did. They fucking embarrassed Lane Kiffin.
Ole Miss was doing so good too.
I'm a Lane Kiffin fan, bub. I love Lane Kiffin. I love his style. I love the way he does things. But I just had a feeling. I knew it was a letdown spot. It's perfect for Alabama to sneak right back in there. But now Ole Miss is right back on the train. They're going to fucking embarrass Texas A&M. Texas A&M is a terrible football team. I hate fucking watching them play. It makes me fucking sick. Lane Kiffin, he don't get mad. He don't get pissed off at his players. He's one of those coaches. He looks at you and said, "Hey, you played like shit last week. You're not going to get no pussy. Do something about it." That's the type of guy he is, and I think he let his players know all fucking week. You know, you got to bounce back, got to bounce back, got to bounce back. You got to make this interesting. You got to have all these SEC teams with one loss. How fun will that be? How fun will that be? I mean, it's going to be just like they pump Alabama and Georgia. But just the conversations to me is fun. Fun to be around. I love making it interesting. And Ole Miss, I mean, they let Alabama back in the door just like I knew they would. Like, I don't know if we're living in a simulation or what, but I just seen it. Like, I fucking seen it before it happened. And I see it right here. Ole Miss is my mortal lock. I'm fucking letting it out of the bag real quick.
Really?
Yeah. Ole Miss -2, mortal lock. 5-star, baby. Put it in. That's a bazooka. Boom! Boom! Bazooka play right there. That is going to hit 1,000%. Put your life savings on it. Fucking sell your car, put on it, buy another car. I don't care what you got to do. Sell your wife's ring.
So you don't think that Lane Kiffin loses 2 in a row? That's weird.
Hell no. Not Texas A&M when they're on the track. No. They're going to steamroll them motherfuckers. It's just so
scary to not take that SEC team at home.
Oh, I love Ole Miss. Like, I love it. Are you on Texas A&M?
No.
Then shut the fuck up.
I'm just saying it's scary.
I just give that big-ass spiel, and you're like, it's scary.
It is scary. I'll take Ole Miss. I'll take Ole Miss -1.5, and I'll take that over. I know it's going to go under, but I'll take the over.
-2 now, but...
Or 2, I'm sorry. I'll take it at 2. Take it at 2. So... You know what time it is? It's time for the Cash Money Combo.
Yes, sir. Like we say every week, this is low risk, high reward, baby. Low risk, high reward. You know, we're pumping them out there.
It's getting better.
It is.
We've been at 50% for the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, and I say it every week, man. Am I upset that we haven't hit one for y'all yet? Yes. But guess what? This is week 8 of college football, and we've only been doing this for 6 weeks. 6 weeks,
right.
Like this is our this will be our 6th week with the Cash Money Combo. No, this will be our 5th week with the Cash Money Combo because we were 1 week late. We implemented this the 2nd week of the podcast. It is going to hit, and I promise you all, I don't care what sport's going on. I don't care if it's fucking...
Colorado State sucks, I'll tell you that.
He does, yeah, they do. I don't care if it's fucking table tennis, guys. We're going to have a Cash Money Combo for the rest of our lives.
And they're going to stop.
And we're going to hit and make money. Like, once we hit this first Cash Money Combo, we're going to have a Cash Money Combo fund where we're going to play every Cash Money Combo with this money and never lose again. Like, I can just feel it. Like, it's...
Oh, it's there.
We're going to hit it.
It's right there.
And my dog for the Cash Money Combo is Cincinnati, coming off a bad loss to SMU. Fuck. I fucked up there. SMU, which I called that also. Had to put it out there. They won. They beat SMU, but SMU covered. But I see Cincy walking in. They're +1. I see him beating ass. I don't know. I like them for my dog, and I'm going to go Oklahoma -1 for my favorite.
I like it. It's not
Please tell me you're off Colorado.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not going back to Colorado State. I know better than that now.
I mean, this has been like the third week, not in a row. But.
I liked it. And you can't be, don't play it, because it scares me, You don't make money that way. So, my dog for the week is going to be Louisville plus 3.5 against Wake Forest at home.
Hate it.
Just makes no sense. Makes 0 sense. And then... my next favorite for the Cash Money combo. Who are they playing again? Let me double check that. I'm sticking with Miami -2.
Oh, I love
going
Miami.
to Virginia. Going to Virginia. So mark it down. That's Cash Money combo. You know what it is. Low risk, high reward.
Yes, sir. Lock it in.
So going into our cards, can I start it this week? I've had
yes,
a past couple weeks.
Start it.
I need some good
mojo.
juju. I need some good juju.
Mojo.
So, as you all know, I'd say it every week. You know, I'm a Friday guy. I love them Friday games. I got Florida International going plus 6.5 against... oh, shit. I had it right here. Right, I moved from it. Going against Louisiana Tech. I just don't think the Bulldogs got it in them. I think that FIU's just... they got that. They're that good. And then you got Georgia Tech going against Florida State. Give me the under at 47.5. I just see it being a weird dogfight and Florida State just pulling something stupid out of their ass. Then you go into Saturday. I got EMU versus Toledo, under 54.5. Charlotte plus 16.5. I know everybody's like, oh, they're dog shit. This is the week that they come out and roll, probably win the game. Illinois minus 7.5. Over 56.5. Georgia versus Florida. I got that in the Cash Money combo. Marshall University minus 2.5. Baylor versus Texas Tech University under 62.5. Pitt plus 3, and the over 66.5. UCLA versus Stanford. And then my 5-star play. I went with the over last week. I'm doing it again. Give me the over 69.5. West Virginia versus TCU.
I like it.
Give it to me.
I love
5-star, 10-star play. 10-star play. I promise it's going to hit. Promise.
Really?
Promise.
You're throwing a promise out there.
Promise. Pinky. Fuck yeah, I got my pinky up in the air.
Here, give me that. Wrap that around. Pinky promise.
Pinky promise. You
promise,
can't.
y'all.
You hear that? Pinky.
If that fucks up, you need to crucify this motherfucker.
So that's my week 9 college football card.
All right. My card. Let's get into it. Syracuse minus 2.5. That train is moving. Notre Dame, I just can't believe in them, so I'm gonna ride with Syracuse and them boys. TCU minus 7.5. Oklahoma State money line. Georgia minus 22.5 against Florida. I think people are scared of that line. I think they see that and they're like, man, that's too many points for an SEC team. Man, Georgia, they're on their high horse right now. They're getting up, man. They are going to run through everybody for the rest of the schedule. I really believe it. They're going to roll through Florida this week, and then they're going to roll through Tennessee next week. I got Missouri plus 3.5, North Carolina minus 3, UCLA minus 16.5, and I'm going to ride with that UCLA over with Hedge, and Baylor plus 2.5, Miami minus 2.5. And Kentucky plus 11.5.
Oh, add Kentucky plus 12.5, whatever it is in my card, and add a money line too. I'm putting both on there.
Yeah, we'll only count the spread for the pick'em though, and not counting we also count our games of the week. And like I said before, my 5-star play is Ole Miss minus 2 at Texas A&M. Feel real good.
Me too.
Feel real good. I feel
way better than I did last week. Last week I felt like it was there, but it wasn't. Like I knew my mortal was gonna hit, but the card just was a bunch of guesses. Didn't really have a lot of time to prepare.
We have a lot of time, a lot of free time this week. We're gonna continue to study, continue to verify these plays, and Hedge will be posting on Twitter with updates on the plays. And I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, man. Spend some time with your family, get in front of the TV, watch some good football, win some money.
Once Monday hits, boys, it's nonstop football.
This is a long stretch right here, boys.
This defines if you're a good gambler or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you going to be filing bankruptcy
or
after this month?
Or are you going to be buying a mansion with us?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but maybe.
Maybe. Do what you want with your money.
Have fun with it.
Hey, responsible gambling. That's what we promote.
Be responsible. Herb and Hedge out, baby.
Don't get herpes.